Nah, 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 nah. Face reality, no hostility. We wrestling up a flesh and blood but principalities. You say you want the cars and clothes and the money, see, but let me tell you about a man who set you free. You say you down with the hustlers and the dealers and the killers. Bang, bang, break yourself for the stealers. But this is life and you only got one chance to live. He gave his only son, so tell me what you
over here says no parking this side of the street. You could get towed. You could be put in impound for violating. You know what it is. You know, this is it. And it's story time. Things are getting crazy. Y'all know what's happening in the news. You know, the church is flipping the script. You know, but me and my son was riding past the church the other day, and you know, it was like on Nicholson Boulevard, Alpha House. You know, I live in Hampton, Virginia, 7 City representative from the Scissor Wizard. That's down south, South Carolina. Hardyville represents Savannah, Georgia. Jamaica, Queens. You know what it is. Hottest Queens. Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach. But I'm running up in the spot. I'm like, yeah, let's go to church, you know. We didn't plan on going to church that morning. But let's go. There's the cars out front. Went in, recognized Thomas Dudley, the pastor. This brother was my choir director when I was 17 years old in high school. And I guess he got released from the church he was at over there on King Street. He's doing his own thing. Him and his wife, me and his wife were freshmen together in 1984. So I just sit in the back, relax, and the speaker for the day was Pastor Joe. And Pastor Joe did his thing, you know, nice, motivating speech, you know, stayed right in the word. And you know, after it was over, he walked out. I didn't leave the church yet, but I walked up to him and said, what's going on? He said, I got to go. I'm about to preach a 4 o'clock service over there at his church. I think it's called Reverb Nation. You know what I'm saying? Regeneration, I believe. So I said, cool. You know, he was like, you know, you come out there. I said, I'll be right there. Let me finish up here. I'm coming right to you. So I went back in, and when I went back into the church, I started noticing the hallway. We was in the Alpha Community Center or something like that. And I was like, man, what people have a church in the Alpha, in the Frat house, the Frat Community Center? And I thought about it. I was like, well, I remember when I was in Hardyville, South Carolina, there was a bar I used to drink at. And when I became a minister, and, you know, put the liquor down, you know, on Saturdays when the bar was closed, the guys from this bar allowed me to go in there and run an outreach ministry, giving out apples and water and preaching the gospel and singing and everything on Saturdays when the bar was right in Hardyville, South Carolina. So I was like, well, if I can run a ministry out of a bar that's closed on Saturdays, then, you know, maybe your brother can rent a hall from a secret society such as Alpha. I was like, all right. So I left, you know, said that, you know, how you doing to the brothers. I ain't seen them in a long time. And me and my son left. Now we go across from Hampton High School. Speaking of Hampton High School, what's up, Obadiah 1? Holla at you right here in Hampton, Virginia. I heard you in Richmond or something. You know, holla at me. It's Brother P all day, every day. You know what it is. Y'all know Obadiah 1. Come on now. Obadiah 1 is from Hampton. I'm from Hampton. This is one of my favorite artists before I got saved. And the reason why is because I used to study the tablets under Dr. Malachi Z. York. Africa Baptist Zulu Nation. I used to study that, and his album set the record straight. The Bible Man on it. It was consistent with those teachings. I was shocked when I got into the faith and ended up realizing this guy was receiving awards and gospel websites was putting this video on the video. I was like, what in the world is going on? I told several people about it, and I even reached out to this brother in MySpace, and he hit me back, but it never went nowhere because, you know, from what I said to him, I was like, man, did you get saved or something? What's up? You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's what's up. He ain't never said nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still looking out for my man Obadiah 1. Hopefully, he's walking in the light of Yeshua HaMashiach instead of the light of Nimrod out the back. And that's very fitting because we're in the Alpha House, Hampton, Virginia, 29927, down south 23668. That's where I'm at all day, every day. Brother P. But anyway, I'm going to see Pastor Joe Crosstown, across from Hampton High School, home of Obadiah 1. And I get in the spot and I look and I'm like, this must be a mistake. This is the Mason Lodge. You know what I'm saying? P about to go fellowship in the Freemason Lodge in Virginia. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it again. I was like, well, you know, it is what it is. Let me just see what's happening. So I go in there and I look at my man, Pastor Joe. I was like, you know what it is? He was like, you know, he knew what it was. So went down there. Fellowship was what it was. It was cool because it ain't about no building. And afterwards I left. I didn't go back maybe about 8-9 months. When I went back again, they had forgot who I was, you know, like most people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody. I'm just Bruh P, the artist formerly known as Philip Hill, Hardyville, Phillips Hill. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And, you know, I went and sat in with a young brother who was Neo from South Carolina State, the Bulldogs down there. You know, he was thinking about becoming a Mason. I was like, I'm going to take you to the Mason Lodge this morning. He didn't know I was going to take him to church in the Mason Lodge, but that's what it was. And, you know, we fellowshipped and whatever. And it was a weird experience. And I thought that this was a Prince Hall Mason Lodge, but it wasn't. I went and checked it out. You know, this is the straight up regular Mason Lodge. And dating back to when we were slaves in this state. So it was just wild, you know what I'm saying? You know, I guess people are really taking it seriously, like, about taking territory and whatnot, you know. But as for me, I don't mess around like that, you know what I'm saying? I support my brothers wherever they at, you know what I'm saying? And that's what that is. But it was just a wild experience that I had, you know, dealing with this thing of how to minister and how to not get caught up in building madness and churchianity and all that stuff like that. Man, you can fellowship anywhere. The grocery store, Walmart, Radio Shack, Church of God in Christ. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this church thing goes, this building thing goes, people are losing it over these Christian organizations and businesses. But I'm staying cool. EPMD said it, and this isn't in the Bible, but I guarantee the theme of it is. It says that them brothers said, be cool under pressure, don't need to act ill. Believe me what I'm saying, boy. You got to chill. God is good.
Someone that you love in a special way, yeah. To never really feel true love, to never feel joy and pain, yeah. I'm almost out of tears for a love that makes you cry. I'm almost out of tears and I'm saying bye-bye.
Catching hell, then I wrote a song called Heaven Next. Thank you, no more killing hogs, smoking logs and fighting dogs. I pray homies rest in peace. My schizophrenia cease after wrestling 20 years with a beast. I died New Year's Eve 2001, and until the casket drops, I will testify how the choir boy ended up in the dope house. Only y'all knows why. Blood, sweat, and tears, yes, to make a grown man cry. Why lie? Because after death, there's no coming back to make a decision. Choose life while you living. The circumcision is hidden, yet produces an outward fruit. For the love of new wickedness and evil is the only rule.